We are going to Fort Inver. Bum, bum, bum. What do we have here? Bunch of losers is what? Okay, let me think here. I think the parry stance here is really nice. This is just like a short-term thing. And then there's the Feast of Steel. This one we can activate prematurely, which I kind of like. So I think we'll go for this one. And so next turn I'll be able to charge. So then right now I'll use the Feast of Steel. Then we charge. That gives it another stack. So now it's 5 and then so it stacks 2 and then 5 turns. So then it gives double the bonuses. Then I use the other skill, just hitting the other guy here. That gives us another stack, but then we counter-struck. That loses us a stack, but still is good. So counter-striking counts as a basic attack for that effect. So that means I can extend it further by both basic attacking myself and then also getting counter-strikes in here and there. That's really nice. He must be almost dead. Yeah, he's gonna bleed to death. So he's also bleeding now, but we'll give him another blow. There he goes, good. So I think most two-handed sword skills are based on strength. Strength and perception and agility for this one. Strength and agility. Strength and agility. Really? Okay, so at one agility point wouldn't be out of the way. And then another strength. Oh, and we should pick a skill. Then I guess we'll get the parry. Try to put it up. And we get to counter-strike. Almost guaranteed. Lovely. Nice. Okay, this is going to be pretty good, I think. And we're going straight east. Man, I can't wait until this goddamn pain goes away. Oh, what's this? Wolf is spotted. It was chasing something. Oh, there's another bandit here. Oh no. Feast of Steel. Charge. Parry. Feint swing. Dead. And we are getting through our energy even though we have all that energy steel. That's kind of interesting. Here. Let's see. Wait for it to aggro. Oh, I clicked one too many times. But Feast of Steel. Parry. Feint swing. Very good. Keep doing that. And this should be the quest location. Yes. Here, Feast of Steel. Charge. Parry. Nice. What does it do again? You get block power and block chance and counter chance. So you can both block and counter, of course, in the same turn. Which is great. So it's both defensive and aggressive at the same time. And it works really good against groups of enemies. And in general, this skill tree seems to be geared specifically for fighting groups of enemies, which I really like in a melee weapon skill tree, because the biggest weakness of a LA build is that you will be surrounded and then they picked, well, yeah, well, they get action advantage by having more attacks on the field. So we counter that by then being spec'd specifically for fighting groups. Maybe fight one-on-one, we will win anyway most of the time, so then that works just fine. Feast of Steel, he sees us, then we charge him. Then we do that, cut his head off. Parry. Oh, I forgot about the Nikef. I always forget about the Nikef. We'll use it next room here. Oh, that door wasn't locked. I just felt like smashing it, I guess. So we are now drugged up. Nice. Brutal. Fatality. Ah. This was a dead end. Okay, let's loot it. Because I don't want to come back here. Okay, that's fine. Now we're wasting precious buff time by running around here. We're bleeding. We disarm without getting stabbed further. That's nice. Normally the bleeding will stop by itself after a while. Yeah, it did. So then I didn't have to use my bandage. Then we found a bandage immediately after, just to taunt me. Of course. Alright, so let's push on while we have the buff. Here's another two-handed sword wielder. Poser. Murder him. Smack. We'll loot after the dungeon. God damn it, another dead end? Alright. Oh, and wait, what? Oh, there's a door here. And then that's the boss chamber? Not quite, but let's see. Feast of Steel. Heroic charge. Nice. Dead. Harry? Ah, he, oh, he missed. Okay. Oh. Nice. We counterattacked, yeah, so that's why we hit twice in a row. Okay, over this way. Knock, knock. Here's Arna. Look for traps. We found a trap, okay. Good. Well, bet. We're out of energy. But I'm not scared. Murder time. Oh, he lasted longer than I thought he would. Oh, an archer. Okay. He's missing us, so that's good. Getting cover here. There, okay, and Can I charge him? No. There. It looks like we're hitting twice in a row, but really it's them attacking and then we are countering. So that's really nice. Do we activate the stance? I think so. Man, there's more dungeon here than there's usually in the first dungeon. Good. Maybe we take a break here because I'm pretty wounded. Oh, we can always use the flea ward. The leg is still broken, even though it's stabilized. We have 80 turns before the buff goes away. We're still not in the boss room. Oh, there's even another floor? Okay. Knock, knock. This is a very different experience from playing the Geomancer run. Short, brutal fights instead of the prolonged harassment. Okay, we have one more fight before the buff goes away, so is it left or bottom? Let's go bottom. Can I charge the door? No, so we have to walk up to it. And that's the boss room. Come on, come over here. While I still have the buff. We won't make it. We might. 8 turns of buff for the boss here. We got it. Nice. And we even got him. Nice. And then came the debuff. Nice. So when we come off of the high of the Nikef, we get the Nikef Aftermath, which... Oh, the other one increases our experience gain, by the way. This one lowers it. So then we take an antitoxin, because in this world, there's a drug for not being hungover. Just like in real life. I wish. I would get drunk a lot more if there was an easy hangover removal fix. What am I saying? Keejchen doesn't get drunk. I'm a mama's boy. Never done anything wrong in my life. Alright, let's see if there's any stragglers around that we can pick up some XP from. Huge dungeon. There's more people. You can say a lot about that boss guy, but he knew how to attract a gathering. He must have been a really nice guy. Increases the skills range of the heroic charge, or we can just get a passive plus 5% crit chance, because we will always be next to an enemy when we are fighting, right? So, and 5% counter chance and 5% block chance. That is quite nice. gonna be a while until we get two-handed swords tier 3, I think, unless we're insanely lucky. Which, I mean, crazier things have happened. Who knows? Oh. Loot. Now there is no more dungeon. Oh. There was a trap though, and traps give us XP if we disarm them. Nice. Skill books? Skill books? No, no skill books. Not even a wrong type of skill book. Alright, but all in all, a fairly successful first dungeon. Now the next dungeon is where the game spikes in difficulty. Although I think with the sword that we have, should be okay. For the most part. I'm not being super thorough in looting here. But it's fine. Oh, there's more dungeon down here, right? Little crit. We find more loot. And a combat mastery treatise 2. Okay, that might also be interesting to go into some combat mastery. I'm not against the thought. Now we have ranged 1. Okay, this battle cleaver is useless. There's another door here. Knock, knock. Who's there? Death! Oh. An archer. Come here. Get. Murder. Good stuff. Stance. Parry. Right, he counters the parry. But it's fine. Another reinforced club is worth some money. Check for traps. And again, I think this is the end of the dungeon. The reinforced club. Not worth enough, I think. But here's another library. They had a lot of books. And we found 200 treatise 1. For a second there, I thought that the gods, the host, smiled on us, but no. The host being the Pantheon, this world, which I know honestly very little about. I know it's a pantheon and not just one guy. Right, there were some chests here that I skipped. Drop a bandage. That never killed anyone. Cough, cough. We have too much good loot. Eat that. I swear I saw another chest somewhere that we bypassed. Oh, another trap. Goddamn. Disarm. Got it. I could have sworn we saw another chest. Maybe I'm being crazy. Alright, here it is. And then another one up there. Alright. Did I disarm this trap? I did not. I almost stepped on it then. Fair play now. Alcohol. Speaking of, this range treatise was not going to be worth a lot. And then we find a belt, but not one that is worth enough that we pick it up. We can eat food. Okay, I don't want to min-max our loot much more, so we are going. I think we got a pretty damn good haul all in all, so I'm satisfied. And it's straight west. Okay. Click over there. We will go and turn in the quest first. If this town is open. No, it's not. People are going to bed. No, the shops are opening. Okay, it must be morning then. Good. Then, let's see. Need to talk to Bert, the merchant. There he is. Good morning, Bert. Have a jade figurine and some oil, amber, silver plate. Did I put anything in the backpack? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, nice. Book. Yeah, we'll just sell him the books. It's fine. Does he have the Treatise 3 for 200 swords? He does not. It's better to check. I don't see anything that I would want. Where's the smithy? There's the smithy. Then bastard sword. I think because of the curse, my current one is better, but of course the bastard sword is generally better here. Reduce silver. Is it making the right and a decent amount of progress for you? I haven't played since the first turn into a channel. Oh, really? I mean, I really hope that the next big update, the Bryn update, comes out this year. If it's not coming out this year, then I'm gonna be slightly disappointed. Other than that, if they keep to that promise, hopefully before the end of the year, right? But I'm giving them till the end of the year. Then yes, that's kind of the big one, because as I understand, that update is going to be freaking huge. If you haven't, do yourself a favor and go to the Discord channel and just skim through the teaser channel, where they show all the new stuff. They just show screenshots and gifs of all the new stuff, and it looks glorious. I am very, very excited. Much excited. Very wow. But if they keep pushing it, I'm gonna be slightly salty. It's been promised, I think, for the end of summer. And I mean, that's been with it being pushed already since it was supposed to come out last summer, you know. So then they've done a lot of other cool stuff for the game. But it's time to get a big update pushed out for Stoneshard. It is time. Let's carry some caltrops. See, this is one of the new updates, by the way. If you haven't seen it for a while, this is what part of the new stuff looks like. It's this shop here, the Trapper, sells us caltrops that we can throw on the ground, and then enemies step on them. We have nets that you can use to net enemies, and enemies will use it against us. All kinds of new drugs, various stuff that we are using. If you want to be a drugged out dude, you can do that. Smoke bombs. bear traps, and then I mean we could buy the bear pelt and complete the quest, but that costs 1,000 gold, so I'm not gonna do that. Although the deer antlers and the moose antlers are for a quest. Huh. I forget who wants that. I think it's in Manshire, but honestly, that's not too expensive. Let's buy them now, and then we'll have it for the quest later. I forgot to buy my local. So, I'm a coffee addict in real life, and my characters are Nikef addicts, and I'm fairly sure that Nikef is supposed to be coffee. I like that. So you can be a coffee addict in the game now. Although, now that I think about it, the Nikef doesn't look like coffee as much. I'm not sure what it's. Let's read what the description says. Nikaf is yet another achievement of elven alchemy. Bryn students, in particular, are fond of its hunger-numbing and memory-fortifying properties. A perfect combination for a night of cramming. See, it's coffee. I love it. Oh, we will buy a vivifying essence. Yes. Oh, he did. We needed an identification scroll. Also, welcome Reduced Silver. It has been a while, but I know I don't stream Stoneshard that often. We have found a steady silver amethyst ring. I mean, it's a good ring even without the enchantment on it, so that's nice. Move resistance, don't really care. We will go and sleep, and then it's time for the next dungeon. And in terms of the dungeons, again, if you haven't played for a while, the dungeons have been upgraded recently in one of the newer updates, and I really like the changes not only to the dungeons themselves, but to the enemies. There's so many cool new enemy types, and I think the whole dungeon system has just been improved